Hey everybody, welcome to the special edition of the Huddle here on the Review.com. I am Rob Toder, Executive Editor of the Alliance Review, joined as always by Mike Brown, our esteemed sports editor. And today, Mike, we're going to talk about the competitive balance issue that the Ohio High School Athletic Association had on its May referendum ballot. And it goes down to defeat narrowly by 19 votes. Yeah, your initial reaction?
Yeah, it went down 327 to 308, Rob. I'm not totally surprised. When we talked earlier, I thought the fact that they rolled this out so late in the game, I thought kind of submarined it, and that may have been one of the contributing factors in that. But there's just so many people in Ohio. It's almost a 50-50 split. 50% of the people want to see it, 50% don't. So something definitely needs to be done. I don't know if this particular one's the answer, and obviously the voters probably feel that way too.
Yeah. I think viewers that have watched our shows before know we don't agree on the end game.
Right.
Mike, Mike likes a separation of the private and pro because I think that's going too far. And reasonable people can disagree.
Right, sure.
But I think one thing we can agree on is the status quo is
right.
It's broken and something needs to be fixed.
This model is definitely broken.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I guess where we go from here, I think definitely now they're talking about maybe two referendum issues on next year's ballot. So if you think it was confusing this year, folks, wait till next year. And I think that might be the last thing the Worcester people want, who initiated the separation, because if just think about when you're voting on a levy ballot. If you're confused, natural tendency is to vote it down.
That's right.
It's better to stay with the devil you know. Okay, using that old saying.
Yeah.
So if they put two referendum ballots on next year, I don't think either one would pass. Do you?
I think they cancel each other out.
Yeah,
I totally agree with that.
So I think they need to sit down. Hopefully, my feeling is sit down, have some get some feedback, and have a clear path of what you want to do, and then have time to present it and give it and vet it out and give a clear explanation. Because I think you were exactly right. I think they brought it out so late in the game. This latest referendum competitive balance issue wasn't announced until state basketball in late March. So a lot of administrators only had about 6 weeks to study it, which in my mind's enough time. But a lot of people said they didn't have enough time. So I think just getting it out there early in the fall maybe is the answer.
And you know what I think is disgusting about this whole thing, Rob, is what 180 or 190 schools did not vote. There is no excuse for that. When they're put in a position to represent their school on an important issue like this and they don't vote, I just think it's shameful. I think it really is.
I think it's gutless myself, but and if somebody that's watching is one of the principals that didn't vote, you're gutless. How's that?
Right.
So I mean that's putting it right out there.
Right.
I mean have an opinion. If you don't care, then get out of the business. Is my opinion. So that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
Please give us your feedback. Check the Review.com and the Alliance Review. We'll have coverage of this issue throughout the rest of the week, and send us your feedback. Let us know what you think and where you think we need to go.